Hey everyone, welcome to Kim's Kitchen. Hopefully everybody had a great Mother's Day. Today I'm going to be attempting a new recipe. I just got the recipe offline. It is called a cornbread casserole. Now, I do not have no claim to fame in the kitchen. I'm just in here. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let's get started with the ingredients. Okay, here's our ingredients. You need a pound of ground beef, butter. Uh-oh, my onion getting away from me. An onion, 2 boxes of Jiffy Mix, a can of petite diced tomato, salt and pepper to season your meat or whatever you like to use to season your ground beef, whole kernel corn, sweet corn cream style, and a chunky salsa. So I'm gonna get to prepping a little bit, and I'm gonna be back in phases so we can get this meal on the road. So I'll be back. Okay, you can see I got the ground beef working. Of course, I'll need to drain it. You have the, these are cut onion. I never cut anything. I always use my little cutter to cut up all my, tomatoes, onions, green peppers. I hate cutting stuff. Anyway, I'm going to add these onions to the ground beef. I'm going to let them cook in here for a minute before I drain the grease off of it. But also, it did say before you put the ground beef in here, you need to put in like 2 teaspoons of butter in the bottom of the pan, which, grease on top of grease, don't make no sense to me, but I just did what the instructions told me to do. So I'm gonna let the onions cook in here for a minute. Meanwhile, I am going to prepare the Jiffy Mix. You just prepare, based off of the instructions on the back of the box. I've started it here. So I just need to add my milk to that. And we'll be all set. So let's see, 1/3. Do 1/3 of milk. Uh-oh. This is the Jiffy Mix that I'm making up. You just do it according to the instructions on the box. Nothing special. If you make cornbread any given time, you already know how to whip it up. So I'm getting this together and ready. So you stir it till all the lumps is out. And over here you see I have everything prepared that we're going to need to put in the casserole. So I'm going to continue to get the batter together and drain the grease off the ground beef, and I'll be back when we start layering the casserole. Okay, we are all set to put this together. The first thing it says is to pour half of the muffin mix into a prepared baking dish. So we are going to spray it so we make sure that it doesn't stick. So if you have, this is olive oil cooking spray, so I'm just going to spray the pan to make sure that it doesn't stick. Then I'm going to pour half of the corn muffin mix at the bottom of it. Just spread it out. I like quick meals. I mean, anything that's under 30 minutes, I'm good. I am so good. It says here to sprinkle hamburger and onion mixture on top. So of course this has been drained. You can see the onions and the hamburger. It's been drained, the fat has been drained off of it. So we're going to add the hamburger and the onion. I told my husband we was having a new dish tonight. He was like, "Oh Lord, what is it?" So I told him, I said, we like the ingredients in the dish. We just don't know if we're going to like them put together in the dish. So he kind of laughed, and I'm thinking it'll turn out pretty good though. But I'm going to come back and let y'all know if it's a yay or nay. But okay, once I get the ground beef in there, it says spoon salsa and tomatoes on top of hamburger evenly. So it says 6 tablespoons of salsa. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And make sure you drain your diced tomatoes, and then we're just going to spread that on top evenly. The salsa give it a little zing. Got the little peppers in it, so it gives it a little kick, a kick in the flavor. So you just spread that out evenly on top of the ground beef. Then the next thing it says, it's looking pretty good to me. I don't know about y'all, but it's looking pretty good and it's smelling good. The next thing it says is put the cream style corn on top. Here's the cream style. Of course you don't drain that because you need that, the juice. So you put the cream style corn on top. Spread it out evenly. It's real easy and simple. I love these kind of meals. Then you follow that by the regular whole kernel corn. Uh-oh. Then it says pour the remaining cornbread mix all over. Uh-oh, I skipped a step. It says place the cheese over the corn to cover the entire dish. So this is where your cheese come in. And we're going to take a little bit of cheese. It said American cheese, but I always prefer cheddar. So we just going to do cheddar cheese on the top of that. I mean, this can't be too bad. I don't know. It's looking good to me and smelling good. So, like I said, we'll see. Time will tell. So we put a little cheddar cheese over the top. And then it says top with the rest with your Jiffy Mix batter. Make sure you stir it real good, because I see I got some little residue at the bottom. Okay. Kind of sticky, so it's gonna stick into the cheese. So make sure you stir it up real good so you can get it out and spread it. Spread it pretty good. Okay, this is it. We're gonna put it in the oven. It says for 30 minutes. Bake until golden brown on the top. So we'll be back in 30 minutes to show you the conclusion of the dish and give you a taste test. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.